Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and this is our latest war, Loyalty 44. I was surprised when it came up, and a little intimidated. The 44 family has a reputation from early on in Clash of Clans. 2012, North 44, their original clan, pretty much everyone, even the new people that have started recently, know about the 44 family. So when I saw Loyalty 44, I've met some of the guys in there. It's like, okay, this could be a pretty tough war. And they did pretty well. They did some really good attacks. This guy, Beast, you may not have wanted to lure out my clan castle with your king. Next time, just bring a couple barbarians. You don't want to drop your king straight in the center of a base with level 40 heroes. I almost said 44 for some reason, because I'm looking at the number, Loyalty 44. Yes, level 44 heroes. Right in the center with level 40 heroes, fully maxed defenses. Obviously, traps are Tesla there. You don't want to do that. You'll waste an entire hero, and the queen got wasted because you lured out all of my little skeletons. They're all set to ground, and you went up against the Lavahound. That's just not going to work unless your queen is level 40, and you probably want some backup too. Probably even a level 40 queen probably couldn't handle how many skeletons from each one? However many 3 skeleton traps worth of skeletons are, and the max level Lavahound. I don't think a level 40 queen could survive that by herself even. And he only managed to get 32%. They did eventually 1-star my base, but they never 2-starred me. So I went ahead and I attacked number 3. So our first attack is usually plus or minus 3. Again, I'm number 2. I'm guessing it's because alphabetical order, because Stitch is ahead of me, and Stitch is now fully maxed out, so ST. But then Nightman Cometh is below me. I don't know. He's an N, but I don't know. I really don't know. So I went for a full spread with 5 golems. Lost 1 golem to his clan castle, and my lightning spell entirely misses. That's great. Entirely misses that witch. Does nothing. And my golem is no longer protecting my wizards from the left. I just lost like 2 or 3 of them to that cannon in the wizard tower. And probably 1 or 2 to that witch. But I am able to get my heroes, some wall breakers, and a rage spell straight down the center. Freeze that all right there. Wall breakers still raged. Still raged, even though they're outside the range. It works just like I say the jump spell works, where they get a little bit out of it and it takes a second to wear off. And this is the part where I get really worried. Level 40 king, all those skeleton traps, full mess of stuff, single target inferno tower, all those defenses, all that crap, and I don't have a single free spell, I don't have a lightning spell, I don't have any spells, I just have that rage. And I initially thought I might not even get the town hall. I got the town hall, and then something amazing happened. I still have a golem, or, well, at least golemites left. He kind of split right as I was saying that. And when I popped my queen's ability, everything retargeted to them, and she has just enough time to get the 50% and get the 2-star. I'm not going for a 3-star on a maxed base. I mean, I'd be really glad if I got one, but I'm not going to go ahead and expect it. And we had several bases. I may want to try out this design. I tried out the other one because a similar one worked really well for Nightman Cometh. Can hardly speak. Now, a similar one to my base that I was using in the first replay worked really well for Nightman Cometh, so I decided to give it a try for this war. But right here, Gaz, he just defended against at least 2. I saw 2 while I was scrolling through. He might have defended against 3. I don't know if he defended against 3. But I know he defended against at least 2, and I think they were like literally right in a row, like back to back. They attacked it. Okay, it didn't work for this guy. Well, I know what's in there. It goes again, and same thing happens. I don't know if they just attacked from the wrong side, because I've attacked similar bases to this, and I've won. Although I don't usually come from that corner, I'll come more from the flat side. Like, you see those 2 cannons on the left, I'll place a golem at each one, then send whatever other golems I have straight up the middle once I've cleared a little bit, and then I'll jump right into the center or break into the center, and I find that works really well. I don't know. It works really well for me, but I've also tried coming from the corner, or, well, top, bottom, because he's got the base on its side like this. Top, bottom, like this guy did. It didn't work well for me. I did that in matchmaking during my push to 4,000 trophies. I don't think I shared that replay on YouTube because I lost about 30 trophies to it. I did, and it was a double jump because that was when I was pushing without wall breakers. Double jump. Didn't do anything. Same exact thing happened. I got like 1 or 2 buildings destroyed in the core. Lost everything else. It's just not a good idea because what happens there? You saw exactly what happened. Notice how everything along this whole huge right compartment is destroyed? It's because the jump just lets you into these channels. There's 2 almost full rings. Like, the outside's, let's call them a full ring because they're so large. They may as well be a full ring around the thing because there's so many buildings in it. It's like 2 rings worth of crap that you get pulled into before you can even get near the core. Especially if you use the jump, which will just let you right into those. And all your troops are just going to go to the side. And because of the way he designed it, the golems stayed out. They didn't protect the heroes. Heroes died in the center. And I think that was the highest percent they got on his base, 48%. Not enough. But Stitch attacked the number 1, or else I would have attacked him. And the number 1 is Killer, fully maxed out, 100% maxed out. He's got his blue walls, he's got his maxed everything. This is a really wide spread. I have not seen this wide a spread in a while. I don't typically use this wide a spread. I'll attack from 1 full side. I use 5 golems generally. But with 4 golems, he went ahead and attacked like an extra side. I'd go from like mortar to mortar. He went mortar to a little bit around the side as well. A little bit widespread for me. But then again, the town hall is also a little bit closer here. So, I mean, it makes it a little easier to get the town hall, but I'd still worry that I wouldn't go far enough in. He got great percentage. He's at 43% before he even touches the town hall. He got great percentage. That's what the widespread is for when you do a widespread of golems with whatever you have, 3 golems. You can't do it with 2 golems. 2 golems, you can't even really raid with 2 golems anymore. At most, or, well, at least, you need at least 3 golems. Nowadays, it's just much harder. I've tried raiding with 2 golems. Too many 1-stars. It's just not enough spread. Or if you spread them, you don't go deep enough and you get 50% and you don't get a town hall. Either way, you're screwed. So now you need bare minimum 3 golems. Most people are using like 5 or 6 golems. Huge amount of golems. I've seen people using 7 golems. You got enough for what? Like 8 wizards? You got, what, 7 golems and 8 wizards or something? I think that's a little excessive. But Stitch, doing that widespread, really worked out for him. And he was able to, well, he was also able to jump pretty much from the outside compartment all the way to the town hall. That really helped him. But he managed to get 2-star and 60%, more percent than I got. But Gil here is the real MVP. Double jump, placing the jumps down beforehand. I've seen him do this before. He 3-starred someone in another war. In another war? Well, actually in multiple other wars he's done it, I think. And someone else has done it as well. And I saw them and I tried to mimic it and I failed miserably and got like 1 star. Like, I went all the way around the town hall and didn't get anything. Or I got like 2 stars but like nowhere near a 3-star. I tried to mimic it exactly. It's gotta work. It works for this base. And this is that really common base. It doesn't matter if it's like the big core compartment like this one is. This one's like double wide. Or if it's a regular one. It will work. It will 3-star them if you know how to deploy it. I apparently don't know how to deploy it. But apparently Gil does, and a couple other people in the clan do. And they use a Go Weaver. I almost said Go Vape, but he's not carrying a P.E.K.K.A. It's a Go Weaver. Golems, wizards, valkyries, and he's just got minions to clean up. He's got archers to clean up, and that's about it. He does a double jump to the center. No lightning spell, double jump, freeze, rage, all that stuff. But no, obviously no heal. And no lightning spell. No wall breakers. I don't know. I don't know about carrying no wall breakers. I've done it just, for fun when I pushed to 4,000 trophies before. I did no wall breakers, only double jumps. But I don't know. Is it really worth it? Which one is more valuable? 20 troop spaces for like 10 wall breakers, or an extra spell? Or if you don't want to use jump at all, 36, let's call it 36, say you carry 18, or say you carry 16, 32 spaces for 2 spells. which one is more valuable? Having an extra golem maybe, or having 2 extra spells? I'd honestly go with the 2 extra spells. Double jump, I guess, would work on some bases better. I really don't think overall it's better, though. I think it's much better to not even carry a jump, or if you carry a jump, to use it to get out of the core, than it is to not carry wall breakers. I see so many people nowadays, I actually get attacked by a lot of people who use no wall breakers whatsoever. They just rely entirely on jumps, double jump, and that happened to my base. That's the guy who 1-starred me, actually, in the Clan Wars. He did a double jump. And they also 2-starred Nightman Cometh, similar base, by doing a double jump. I don't know, but Guild used the double jump for a 3-star. Well, he's done it before, so I wasn't really that surprised. And we won 59-52. The only reason we won, I can say this right now, the only reason we won was because they wasted a lot of attacks on bases that they weren't doing well on to begin with. There's one base. It was Greg Thar. His base defended at least 4 times successfully, and then I think he got 1-starred 3 times in a row. They used like 8 attacks on Greg Thar and only ended up getting like 1 star. I don't think they ever 2-starred him. They may have 2-starred him right at the very end. They got 2 extra stars right in the last like 30 minutes of the war. They may have 2-starred Greg Thar near the end. But 4 successful defenses, at least 2 for Gaz, at least 1 for me. They just kept attacking bases that they were having trouble with. If you have a base where you just can't get past 1 star, or you see like 2 or 3 people failing on it, unless they have like level 15 heroes, like all the people that attacked them before have level 15 heroes, and you have level 40 heroes, maybe you should pick someone else. If you have a choice, pick someone else. It's not a good idea to just go after a base that's clearly proven difficult to attack. It's just wasting attacks, and that's the only reason we won against Loyalty 44. I'm very happy with this win. I think it's our best win yet. We've been up against, I don't know, we've been up against maybe a couple stronger clans, not many. These guys were pretty strong. We've been up against, I don't know, 6 to 8 stronger clans, and only probably beaten 1 or 2 of them. So this is one of the strongest clans we've ever beaten, and they are pretty high ranked. So it was pretty good for us to actually win against them. But you know what? More wars in the future, and we're getting better at it. And maybe I'll be able to do that 3-star strategy then. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.